Good morning. So, very disturbing watching the news last night. And, speaking of change, I mean, what a week to bring it up. Change comes through conversation. And all these people that are hurt and grieving, and quite honestly, we should all be hurt and grieving. Every single citizen in this country should be hurt and grieving after watching what happened, because that should just never happen. And I think most of us understand, we all bleed the same color. We're all the same. We all have the same wants. We all need air to breathe, love to live. Doesn't matter what religion, what color, what race, and none of that matters. What matters is that we treat each other respectfully. And to make change happen, you have to have conversation. You have to have conversation with yourself to keep yourself in check and make sure that your inner conversation is good and will yield good results, and that it's not an inner conversation that's going to cause you to do something that you regret. And you have to have conversation with the people that you need to help you affect that change. Watching these riots last night, peaceful protesting, I'm all for it. I don't care if there's 100,000 people on the street protesting. There should be. Every one of us should be out there protesting and supporting the black community, because unfortunately, it's true. Everything they say about how they're treated, it is true. But to be violent and to label all cops as bad isn't good either. It's not going to help the conversation. The real conversation has to be law enforcement has to stand up and speak out against this and say, hey, you know what? We understand where you're coming from. We understand how you feel. They have to let everybody know that they see the conversation and they understand the conversation and they understand something needs to be done. And then, like any change, action has to be taken. But all this violence, this is not going to do anything. So, any change in your life, don't be violent. Don't be angry at your spouse. Don't be angry at your kids. Don't be angry at your friends. Figure out a better way to converse with them to get done what needs to get done. But changing through anger, change isn't going to come. It's just going to make people more angry and cause more problems. Have a good weekend.